So we were working on the stuff we need to go to phase 3, which is the smart plating, the framework, the versatile frameworks, and the advanced computers. I don't think we're actually making anything just yet, but we were getting everything set up so we could start making it. One thing I need to check on is to make sure that the foundry is producing, the 2 foundries are producing enough steel ingots for the 4 constructors. So I have them making 90, 108 per minute. And then I also need to make this a Mark II miner. Modular frames. Those. Don't have any portable miners. And while I'm here, that can go do what is the other thing I'm thinking about is just adding another line of constructors. The smelters seem to be doing pretty okay at keeping up with how much ore we have as of right now. Although, like, I do anticipate that it is going to back up eventually. But I'll worry about that a bit later. But I do want to catch the constructors up so that they're not as backed up. I'm not sure what I'll have them making. Probably just more wire for right now. Okay, so I had 180 ingots being made. We're going through 60, 120, 150, 180. So it should be right. I think I just need to maybe make a few on my own so that this can catch up a bit, so these don't fall behind at all. Let's go down. I'm not sure if these are getting slowed down by the lack of iron as well, though. Kind of looks like they are. So this should help with that. A splitter. That down. That should resolve that problem. Hopefully. And then that should help with these getting backed up. Yeah, let's throw a couple more constructors down. Put them to the line. hole to put on. And I need to do the math for how many constructors and smelters and all that that we technically need. And that. And run this down here. Make splitters. So I want to have the one closest making wire, and we'll just add that to this. For simplicity's sake. Especially because I might start needing a little bit more wire as time goes on. These other two, I don't know what I'm going to have them make just yet. I mean, screws are always up on that list, so I suppose that's probably the best way to go. And that'll also give me another place to pull from should I need it later on. So hopefully that'll help with the backup of the ingots. Full. So this on top. Okay. Regular container. Another one. I get rid of that. This in. Belts. It's gonna look kind of funky, but I gotta make it work. I don't really want to get these like packed up all possible. Extra ones, take a few extra ones. I'll help these catch up as well. How are these? Fine. Starting to fill up a bit. Screws are filling up a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to work on the storage of this a little bit later. But right now it's not looking super smooth, but once I start moving stuff around properly, like I need to be, then it won't matter as much. So probably start working on the versatile framework as well. So we need the modular frames and the steel beam. I have the steel beams going up here already. I'll need to start making the modular frames up here. And I believe that is the reinforced plates and the iron rods, right? Like these are full now. Iron rods. Should have some down here somewhere. Really just trying to stock up on everything best I can. And once we hit phase 3, like, we're really gonna need all these extra supplies. I probably should just be making industrial storages, but another thing that I'll get around to later. Okay, the modular frames, iron rods, reinforced plates. We already have something making reinforced plates up here, so we can split that off and start taking them somewhere else. I also have something making iron rods already, which is perfect. Now it just becomes a case of how do we want to do. I would like to cut this tree down to start with. I don't think I have any biofuel in the here. Let me double check. Maybe make a little bit. Yeah. So I just want to get these trees out of the way. I will need to build up here, and the same thing. Like I really just need to like get everything going. Once I hit phase 3, I can like focus on making everything look nice. For right now, like I really just got to get everything going. Otherwise, it's not going to matter too much. But once I get all 3 of the components being made, I can focus on like making other factories in other places and making them look a little bit nicer. So put an assembler down up here. Thought I just cut it down. Put an assembler over here. I'll face it this way. Then we just need the floor here, here. Then they need to bring over frames. We're making frames right here. This. This here. And I'm going to try to make everything go under the floor going forward so that it doesn't look as messy. Trying to like have all these things going all over the place. Here. There. And that'll be kind of part of the cleaning up of everything else as well. Now this can just be split. Since it's like right next to it, save myself some time. The iron plate, however, we made over here. From some small adjustments to this. That. There. There. We'll just do it this way. Right. While this is going, I'm just gonna throw a stack of plates in. Started. Pull here. Okay, lift in. That. So I'm gonna grab the catwalk design pretty soon and put a catwalk underneath this. That helps me move stuff around a bit. That glitter on it. Underneath run. Here. Here. I think that's correct. Go up and check. Yeah, having like a catwalk underneath this would save me a lot of irritation, I think. Okay, so this should be going underneath and up into this, which it looks like it is. It'll also be coming over here. Going this. That was be going into this one. Needs to disconnect it here. So I should be able to fall, right? Not this one. Temporary ramp here. Then you put a floor hole here. Lift this. This one is the one that needs plates going in. Don't kill me. Barely survived. Splitter. Floor hole is this one. Right. Put it that way. Belts. I don't really care if the belts are like crisscrossing down here. It's like not really ever gonna see it. I'll just put like eventually like once I close the base off and it's like properly making everything it needs to make, I'll just put walls down. You'll never see that area. It'll look nice. But for now, we're just trying to build stuff. So this should be getting fed plate. Might just be taking a second to get it. Yep, it is. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our modular frames coming out. They're going into that. Should need to start coming out of here. So I don't think I've put. I'll put that. Belt. Go. And I should have modular frames running in now. I don't want to put a ramp here because it might interrupt my tractor. You can also move the space elevator so all this stuff's getting fed in automatically, but later projects as well. Okay. Put this on. Modular frames. Sure, it's why it's not taking them though. It does have power. Here. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's put the second lift down. This one just needs steel beams. Grab those really quick. That will come out of here. Our floor hole in. Down. I'm gonna grab us back really quick so that I don't run out. Wrong way. Go. In. Underneath. Have it go out this way, I guess. No. Run it. So, and we should be going now. Yep. Now, what we're about is why the frames aren't going in. There we go. I think I just didn't attach it correctly. And now we're making our versatile framework. So we're making 2 of these, 5 a minute. It's gonna take about 100 minutes for that to finish. Right? 2 hours, just about. Hopefully my math is correct. Okay, that just leaves us with the computer, which will require automated wiring. Sorry, the stators and cables. I do need to make a cable constructor up here. But I do have cables being made down to low. What I can do is take this wire maker off. Sorry, this one. Or I can just turn one of these, or even both of these, into cable makers and get rid of the screws. Which I kind of like. The cables are just so important. So you are going to wire now. We'll also make wire now. Back in. Before I forget, I'm gonna go throw these back in the box. Where are they? Still getting backed up. 30 times 9, 3, 8 times 8, making 240 ingots a minute. I'll have to do the math and see if I need to like make more of these. We'll get rid of these containers really quick. Actually gonna put one more constructor down for this. Like I said, like cables become so important later on. That was the tree, right? Yeah. Put a couple more down. This down. The thing I like about this design for the ingots, or like putting the constructors down, is that I can kind of make more of them whenever I want. It's really helpful. Right. That. Okay. We'll make industrial container for this one. Merger, actually need to move this closer. And it can just be a regular. I had my... I was thinking a little too far into the future. But I need to put another set of constructors down. Feed in here. How much wire? 22.5 wire a minute. Cables go through 60. So I probably should be making... I should have these running to... Right, they're making 22.5 per minute. So technically 3 constructors should be going to 1 wire, or to 1 cable maker. Should have done that math before I started all this, but... So, another one here. Here, merger. You kind of just extra now. What I can do, kind of a pain actually. ground. I forgot about that. I was gonna just hook this one up to this, but maybe I can still. Oh. Go back in. Okay. Then I'm gonna move this over. Needs a little bit of space so that the merger will fit. That in. Merger. Okay. Now this makes cables. Here. No. Okay. And another container. Belt in. Now the floor hole. Lift in. There. This one goes. We don't have a place for it yet, right? We haven't started making it. Let's just put it. I guess right here. Inner side. I'm gonna make the automated wiring. Floor holes down. These. This. That way. Goes there. And I just gotta go grab the stators, which are already being made. I just don't think we have a floor hole transporting them just yet. But the power, of course. I'm thinking stators. One. Yes. Okay. Floor hole. That. There. That one. Here. Feed it. Feed it into this one. We're gonna make a little loop. Out of. We just made a tier 1 belt for now, but. Yeah. while I'm down here, let me run to the shop and buy these catwalks. There's maybe go grab some rods as well. But we are working on everything that we need to go to phase 3 now. Great. I want to run a catwalk all the way around so that I can get under here a little bit easier. Let's do that. Catwalk. Wait a second. I think I have the build mode set to the wrong thing. Grab stacks of these. Need to throw the screws in here really quick. I do need them, but I probably don't need 5 stacks. I need some. Yep. Corner. Alright. We'll finish that a little bit later. This isn't like really fleshed out very well, so it's kind of tough to like know where I want the catwalk to go. But just having them underneath where like the majority of these are going to be built is pretty much all I need. And then as I need them, I'll start building them across so I can get across these. I might even go a little bit lower with them so that I can like actually get under the belts. But you know, problem for another time. Great. So one thing I need to do is bump this up just a bit. Going through 66, making 22.5 times 3, 22.5 times 3, 67.5. So I need this going through 67.5. 366, 7.2, 0.4. I think that's the best I can do. But if I'm 0.5 off, I think I can live with that. And that'll also make 33.7 cables a minute. This is going through 50 a minute. I guess what I'll do is just grab some from down here. This isn't like a permanent build project. And I'll just throw them in the container. And if we need to adjust it later, we can. Gonna put some stairs down everywhere too. Those are much easier to get up and access. So we'll just throw some cables in here. That'll help this catch up just a bit. Not going to resolve the problem, but okay. Suppose we should start doing the math to see how many ingots we're needing so that we can run the proper amount of constructors. The ore still looks like it is keeping pace, which is good. I mean, realistically, we probably fit one more smelter in, but I'm gonna do that right this second. But from what I can see, we can fit quite a bit more constructors in, which is good because we can really stock up on anything that we need. The other thing would just be cleaning these up a bit so there's not like a bunch of conveyors going all over the place, but they're not super obnoxious just yet. I'm considering flipping the space elevator around just to have everything feed into it, but I'm not going to worry about that. Alternatively, while we let these run, we could go work on the coal power plant just a bit, but I kind of want to wait till we hit phase 3 to really like work on some long-term power. Which makes me want to go and do some stuff with the Caterium. As of right now, I'm only producing quick wire with it. And we will need that to change inevitably. So we need to make these AI limiters. These are going to be really important when we need smart splitters, which is going to be very soon. So that is something that I want to start working on now. Supercomputers are also on that list. And the priority power switch would be very nice to have access to while we're trying to figure out our power issues. We can make these as well. Might as well. Some extra inventory slots never hurt. Oh, and in case, like, we really need to get encased steel beam production going as well. That is super important. So getting a good, what's it called, concrete farm going is kind of important now. That actually might be what we do first. Grab these extra inventory slots. That has definitely been an issue late. Back in for now. Yeah, let's get working on a proper like concrete area. Right now we're just having the concrete fed up there, which is fine, but not really what we want. And there's also this limestone deposit here that I would like to start using. Not sure if there's any more nearby. There's actually 2 limestone deposits right here. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is extend skybase out this way a bit. I do want to check and make sure that I have enough power before I start making any large decisions. We're going through... Our max consumption could be a lot higher. I'm not sure why it isn't. I also need this. I have a lot of coal. I mean, I can just leave it how it is. Like, it's fine to have this much coal, but I kind of want to... I'll put one more container down, and if it goes beyond this container, then that'll be enough. I think. I think this is full too. Oh, might as well be. Okay. So let's get started on some concrete, and then we'll turn that into the encased industrial beams. Although we don't need them right this second, that is like one of the first things that Tier 4 is going to start asking us for. Or Phase 3, I should say. I'm going to get rid of the space elevator for now. We can rebuild that later. Right about here seems good. I'm fine with the miners having to work a little bit this way. Okay. Let me chop this tree down. I'll need to go make a couple of portable miners really quick. Might as well just make a Mark IIs now, I think, rather than waiting. That way I can kind of just plan for whatever level of concrete I want to make until I get the Mark III miners. So, need encased industrial beams, ironically. I'll have to make those myself. Okay. I already have enough for everything else, fortunately. Let's break the thing on the top. These are pure nodes, so they're going to be providing quite a bit of limestone. Place them both this way. I'll run them into a storage container for simplicity's sake, so I don't have to monitor and make sure that they're running correctly. Up really quick. Down. Oh. Going now. We'll put a hole here. See where it gets lifted up. I am thinking about the conveyor on the other side, or the limestone on the other side as well, so we build a little catwalk up there. Actually, I'm going. So. So. Turn it the other way, I think. This. That kind of wrap around. It's like awkward. Let's just move the hole. A little bit more sense, I think. Right here. Go. I can just slap a merger on the side of that and we'll be fine. Perfect. So now we just need some constructors. So they should be outputting what, 240 a piece? If I'm not mistaken. Why is this one so backed up? So that's 540. So our belt technically can't go up that high just yet, so didn't need to plan for that, but actually what I'm thinking is that the storage crate should actually be up here. That it's a little bit easier to distribute this. I need to. Yeah. Constructors right here. Start with 3 for right now. Here. Wrong. Let me turn this side. Doing it the old way, not the right way. Now I can move a bit. Here, I think. Start with this. And splitters. Again. Up correctly. Go. Concrete. Concrete. Let's do 45 a piece. The tier 3 belts can move 270, right? 70, so do 270 divided by 5, so I need 6 constructors. 5, 6. Down. Concrete. Concrete. I'm all up to this power pole. This can get hooked up. Alright. Here. Hopefully this doesn't shut my power off. Like we're doing. Yeah. Okay. And put a container over here. Kind of short term, but fine. This. Actually. Merger down. Sure. Oh. I think my belt is slightly crooked. Just a little bit. It's okay though. And then same thing, once the ones on the end fill up, these ones will fill up. Now. Okay. Now we have plenty of concrete being made. Then we need to start making paste beam assembler. Put it here. Those. We'll need concrete and beams. Here's our steel beams. Back over here and put the floor plans in. Holes, I should say. There. This thing. I know it's kind of like, oh, like, why run the concrete under the floor if it's just right here? More like a long-term solution. I want the concrete to be able to be split off and put into anything else that I might need. I don't think there's much else that like uses concrete, but just in case, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, mark 3. Belt over. And going to go in here. This. I want to fix that right now. Alright, where are my steel beams? This is my steel beam. Perfect. This needs to come over here. There specifically. That. There. Perfect. I just want to see if I can get under without slide. I cannot. Alright, we should be making encased beams. Painter down. Yeah, that is awesome. And once we get tier 4 belts, we will extend this a bit, since right now it's not technically fully efficient. because we were producing way more limestone than we're using. But can't really do anything about that because we only have tier 3 belts. We're only able to push out 270 a minute. Looks like our steel beams aren't getting used up too quickly, so that's good. Let's actually see. So we're producing. They want to make some manually make up steel ingots. But we're producing 30 a minute. This is saying 24 of those. My other ones are coming to these, right? 30. Okay, so we do need to bump up the steel beam production, which means more foundries. Fortunately, we already have the coal to do that. It's the iron that's a little bit that I'm a little bit unsure about. There's in here. Trying to be careful. I don't want to cancel anything. Not trying to. That looks way cleaner too. Big ass ramp. We need to make some more ingot. Our coal is falling behind somehow. Just a error, it looks like. But once these fill up, fine. I'll just let it run. It'll catch itself up eventually. Looks like we're fine on iron. 180, it's 40. Leaves us with 60 left. I can just grab some coal out of one of these containers. Watch it. Put over. I meant to put the steel beams in as well. Should help a bit. This foundry will need to that work. It's going to be operating at lower than 100%, which is fine. Merger. I need it going through. Oh, it already is, because I have these maxed out, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll still be fine, because it's 240, 180, 225, I think it's going through right now. Which is fine. That should leave us with 15 left over. Go put these steel beams in. Back for myself. Will need to get added to. So now we're producing 45 a minute. One of them is using 30. I think this one's using 22, 24 a minute. So I'm gonna fall behind by 9 overtime. I think the best way to resolve that just right this second would be to overclock one of these. So I might be straining my power by doing just a little bit. I might need to hold off. I might just have to be okay with being 9 behind for a little bit. Looks like the ingots are getting used up, which is good. Ever so slowly, but guy's not being backed up at all. They're working just fine. Doesn't look like anything's backed up right now, which is good. Back up on the iron. Considering that I barely did any of the math for this stuff, pretty happy with where this is all looking. I'm going to leave this going just for now, but eventually I will take it over to the other one. Have it start feeding over there as well. But this will just be for me to like kind of stack up on concrete for a while. This one will too, but we'll worry about that a bit later. Okay. Yeah, we're looking on stuff for phase 3. I'm just gonna go throw everything in so I don't have to like do the math in my head of like how much more we need. This is the one I need to kind of pay attention to. Yeah, it's done already. I want to flip this off before this. Okay, so we're about halfway there, I would say. Given that the automated wiring's pretty much done. It'll be done in, I need and about 10 more, so it'll be done about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, assuming the cable catches up. I don't remember if that's something that you need for phase 3, but I'm fine being a little bit behind on it. Or like not producing it for a little while, just so that I don't have to waste the material. I'd rather hold on to like what I have as of right now. Just so everything can kind of catch up. If I could remember if it was a phase 3 thing, I would actually keep making it, but since like cables is one of the things that it's gonna stock up on, I'd rather just hold on to them. That being said, I think the Caterium is like the next big thing that should be worked on. Make that jump. If not the Caterium, then the quartz. Obviously we're not working on quartz right now, so that does slightly pose a little bit more of an issue as far as like what should be working on. But the Caterium's closer, we already kind of have it operating the way that we need it to. It's like quick wire is pretty much all that you do with it. But getting that to be a little bit more efficient would be good. Not sure. Like I said, the quartz is probably more important since it isn't technically being done at all. The problem is I'm kind of maxed out on power right now, so until I can start making another power plant, there's not much that I'm able to do at the moment. Kind of just keeping an eye on this for right now. I think we'll actually just sit here for a bit. I'll edit this out and we'll come back when I have my 9. Okay, that is the 9th automated wire. That is everything that we need to complete phase 2. I've already turned off the assembler. We'll just let it sit. No reason to mess with it. We might need the automated wire again, I'm not sure. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it. But that'll let the cables pile up a bit in this container, which will be helpful because we need more. We always need more cables. Perfect. Okay. Now we're just waiting on the smart plating and the versatile framework. Those are going to take a little while longer. I'm still leaning towards going after the quartz, making that a priority. Just not certain that that is the way to go. We could go over to the coal plant, see if we can put a few more power plants in. I mean, I know we have the water to do it. I think we have the coal to do it too. I guess it just comes down to whether or not we have the material that we need. It looks like we do. I'm just hesitant to mess with it because it's working right now, and I really don't want it to break again after the last time that I had to go fix it. But let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can add some more power in. And then if we can, then I will probably add some more coal to everything. Or sorry, I'll go put the quartz together. empty out my inventory really quick before I go. Everything else can stay, I think. All right, we're back over here. Looks like everything is going okay. Hole is backed up again, which is fine. We can cut these trees down now. I don't know if we can cut. No. But that'll allow us to put these coal plants down properly. Let those fill up. With this, that's another 30 coal added. That is our, what, 12th power plant? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 15 times 12. 180. And I should have 240 minus 60, so I should have exactly as much coal going in as I need. Since I have the tier 1 belt down there. Redirecting the rest of the coal. The water filled up pretty quickly, so I'm not super worried that we're gonna run out of water. It's good. Let's connect these and see how it goes, I suppose. So that bumps us up to a 940 capacity from 790, which is good. Doesn't look like we're having any issues as of yet. And like I said, the coal is going to take a little bit to catch up over here. That's okay though. Pipes still look to be working just fine. Not seeing any issues with the water. We'll leave these to run for a bit. One thing I'm feeling like might have to happen is I need to like break this pipe so it's just these ones, but we'll worry about that later. Let's go look for some quartz. Go over that way. Don't think I've gone this way on the map yet. So we'll keep our eye out for some slug. Well, there's a hard drive up here. Guess we'll grab that while we're here. we can, of course. The hard drive's on that side. Able to. Oh. Probably throw some food in my hand so I don't die, but. Two high-speed connectors. That is something I don't think that I have. So we will continue. This. Why there's so many of them? Oh my. Okay. Nice. This looks like one of those low upable walls. Okay, so this is Caterium. That's what I was coming over to look at, was to see what mineral that was. And knowing that that is Caterium is actually really good. There's quartz right here as well. Because that means that we could potentially build out this way a little bit more. Thank you for that. Right back. Let's see what this quartz is looking like, though. Go. I can chop these big trees down. Yeah. Maybe just not that one. I don't know. I guess not. So we have one here. One there. One there. these three, and then there's a bit more that way. So this is a normal. That one might be kind of hard to work into, but like I could definitely do it. I just have to. I mean, I could also just go make the sulfur bombs, but they're all normal. I don't think I brought anything to start making this. I might have what I need though if I just make a workshop. Just gonna make 2 of these for now. But they both go through 22.5 per minute. 60, that gives 20. Only thing I don't like about exploring is deal with that stuff. I think I can make this work. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I don't need to run my power back over here, obviously. What do I want to do? I wish I could break these trees. That's kind of what I was at, but I was getting a different animation. I wasn't sure if it would break it. Okay. See what we can do here. A little bit low on plate. Might not be able to do too much, but fighter plus 5 basically. Not gonna let me. Figure that out in a second. Charger. storage containers over here. Make it look nice a little later. Now I just want to get some stuff going. Have it. One thing I'm not sure about is if I want to have this transported back over to the other base, but probably not. This is kind of the start of me separating where everything is at. Crystal. I don't really know how much of this I need as well, which is my other kind of thing that I'm thinking about. Just kind of leave it at that for right now. I don't think I have enough of these to make it all the way back, but I'll try. Where's the... I don't know how far apart these can be. But I only have enough to make 3 more, so hopefully we can make it back with that. Here. Just have to make it back to the power station. I don't have to make it back to the main base, which is good. Second one's gonna... Perfect, we made it. Right here. Now if I have to move very well. Damn. Now those are up and running. We'll just run back and go check though. One of the reasons I'm considering building a truck station up here and like having everything transport is just so that I don't have to run all the way back in case I need any of this stuff. I'm just not sure if I want to go through with it right this second. I'm also just considering throwing down that 3rd miner while I'm here. I may as well. There's reason not to, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough of anything to make it, honestly. I mean, it's only making 60, so like, I don't even need a tier 3 belt on it, technically. But I will probably have to fix that when I come back. If I ever put a Mark II miner down, I should say. That is going to lead to these being overfilled pretty quickly. I think we'll worry about that a little bit later, though. We can add to this anytime we want. Great. So if I need silica or quartz crystal, I'll have it. Just so that I can't make any more. Okay. So we'll just leave it at that. One storage container each will just have to do for now. We'll come back later. I also, on the way here, saw that there were some geysers, which is good to know, because there's quite a few of them, so we can bank on that to make to use for power a little bit later. So I'm going to try to find those really quick before I get back to the base right here. Okay, let's take a look and see what our smart plating and framework is looking like. Not too many more, but you know, it all adds up, right? This should be done in about an hour, I think, game time. Not too much longer. Maybe even less than that, actually. Okay. Filling up on cables, which is good. I do need to account for the fact that we're not using these now. So once this fills up, I don't want the iron. I don't want these to back up, and then like it's gonna mess with how much of the ingots we're using. I'll have to figure that out. I might just separate them temporarily and put them in another storage container until they're done. It's kind of hard to tell if this is going up or down. Looks like up, but they're still working fine. Go dump our inventory really quick. Space. Another one, I guess. I do need more iron plates. Back to the... I put them... No. It'd be nice if we could put these like in things. But... I think our power shard. Go grab some steel beams. Hopefully I still have some. Okay, on those. Getting backed up, so I should like this. I mean, if I really wanted to do it right, I would have it feed under into that, but too late now. What else is there that we need to do? Caterium, definitely on that list. Looks like we could do with adding some modular frames, or some modular frame production, I should say. What's me? Oh. What is making modular frames right now? Not you. Not you. You. Not producing quite enough. Might be worth it just to double up on this. These also, once these start running out, it's such a nightmare. So, let's fix this. In the meantime, what I'll do is I'll get power pole somewhere, please. Throw in a stack of whatever this needs. Fit this in here. Not. Might be too sharp. Not more. Where am I? A little bit too sharp. Not like great thing. That. Figure. That should be feeding correctly. Let's break this. This should already be full. I doubt it's gonna take me that long to fix this correctly. Alright, floor hole. Lift. That. Floor hole. Lift. What's happening? That. Floor hole. Oh. I don't really care about that one. There. There. Here. Okay. Underneath here. Floor holes are over there, it looks like. I need to keep going just a bit because of this little error that I made earlier. Now I just need to know which ones are which. Something that is going to be a little bit tough, but we'll figure it out. I think these are the assemblers. That would make sense, right? Put another crossing in right here. Get over there. Crossing it. Okay. This is probably the other hole. Right, these are the two assemblers. This is the other assembler. This also needs the like this. And down this way. Right. I have no way of telling if this is straight or not. I guess it doesn't really matter, but. And then a splitter. Right here. There. I'm gonna have to, I almost am certain that I'm gonna have to fix at least one of these. There, and there. And here. That. Let me go look. I also did not consider that the splitter would be in the way of the catwalk, but oh well. I'm gonna put one down now, just so I don't run off the edge by accident. And then give me a T-crossing here. Go. At least the catwalk's coming along nicely down here. Would definitely help if I would put it not head level, but well. Yeah, I mean, it's working. That's correct. That's correct. Correct. Okay, so we just need the reinforced plates for these. Which are... Where am I making reinforced plates? Here. Okay. Am I making enough to do this? Probably not. The reinforced plate one. If it is, I can fix it right now. Come on. Me fix this quick. We'll start by just putting that into that. Let's get another catwalk here. I'm gonna tell where I'm going. That goes into that. And I need going down that way. Get a swing. need one here and one here, right? These two. Let's get like those. I'll line it up with this one. Look at curving. I want it to curve like that. I want it to be straight. I don't understand why it's curving back like that. Right there, maybe. We'll see if that works. I mean, it's not going to perfectly, but I'm gonna add some more reinforced plate assemblers to the line, and hopefully that helps. I think we're going through like way too many. Making 5 a minute. We just go through 3, so 6. Plus this one, not this one. What's the other one? That's 2. This one, 2. So I need 8 per minute. We're making 5, right? We only need 1 more. We should be okay. We can slide it in there. My problem with fixing these ones to go into the holes is that they're already 3 stacked on top of each other. I don't know if I can fix that. But I could just put a container down next to it, then start feeding into that container instead. Might help. Try that. Floor hole. This one. Floor hole. Okay. Yeah. I'll need to dump a little bit in there of each so I can actually see what's coming out. I get down there. If I'd have made this catwalk like a little bit shorter, it would have made this a little bit easier, but well. Floor hole here. That is my plates, I believe, yes. Give me a crossing right here. Great. Okay, that was the plates that just went in. Right. Yeah. We need a splitter on here. Right. This must be the screws then. That way. The plates, this is the screws, so they should be up here. Right there. That. This is feeding something too. Maybe this is feeding the screws? What is this feeding? This is the screws. What is this feeding? Nothing. Okay, I think I just put the one up top wrong way, probably. This. Need screws, right? Must be the one. Everything are. This one's good, right? Making plates, making plates. I make 3. This is making rotors. Oh, but the rotors need screws and rods. I don't think I connected the rods. Okay, so I just need to put the screws into this. Yep. These 3 just need plates and screws. Okay. This one needs plate, rods, and screws. This, I'm gonna mess this up. I can almost sure that, but what the hell? This is my screws. One of the ones that I think needs. We can put it like so. There's screws going into that one. This one has plates. It's just become more of a jumbled mess down here than it was up there. I need more plates and stuff coming down so I can see what I'm missing. Maybe I should like color code these. Might help. Actually a good idea. Put these. Where are my plates coming out? Have I not established that yet? Or I haven't established that yet. It must be this one. Get this line right here. Those are the rods. Wasn't even aware that I was doing those yet. Where are my plates at? There's this one. This is just an up. This is the one that needs rods, right? I'll do. Break this. Those are coming from there. And they're supposed to be getting fed into this, right? Ah, I see what I've done. Had it working. I messed it up. Come back. There's that one. Don't know if it's supposed to get screws though. It should be though. Hopefully. One is it? Of course. Problems. There we go. This might be the easiest way to just... Okay, this is an up. This is making Need screws. Like that. Branch the screws off right here. Bam. Screws. Yeah. I should so what I should have done is when I made these, should have just made all the attachments in a straight line. But I think I'm just like too deep into it now to like fix it. This needs screws and plates. Plates are coming from here. This are doing anything? Look it. Crap. Yeah, this might just be one of those things that like I have to go back later and like completely to make it like cleaner, but I think this might just be too though. Back. This the other one that needs that off here. Getting plates and screws now. This one is getting rods and plates. These two are getting the reinforced plates. Okay, it should be good now. Then I just need to transfer everything over to the right, and that should be it. Everything should be getting fed what is supposed to. Getting screwed. Check like that. Where am I? Go here. That. Place it this way. Put her here. And I just need to fill the crates up. Grab this as we can. All in here. Enough. And going up on cruise. These together. I have a lot of stuff I can just move over. Alright. I have solved that problem, I think. This is getting what it needs. Getting what it needs. These should be getting what they need. Well, it's gonna take a little bit for it to catch up. Nice. That's what I meant to do. Down here, I just want to make sure it's connected to something. Where is it? Go. Yeah, inevitably I'll have to come back and clean all of this up. My thought process is just to have great conveyor belts that branch off only where they need to. But that'll mean moving the constructors around so the constructors are a little bit more separated. A lot of extra work, I think. Did I make this a Mark 1? Oh, this one's a pure, right? Yeah. I was trying to figure out why this one was producing way more than the other one. That being said, I think we'll call that a wrap for this episode. I'm not sure exactly how long it's gonna be, but the goal was to record for about 2 hours. I went for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm hoping when I cut it down, it's about 2 hours left with everything. We've got a lot done today. Great. Let me see quick. Gonna fill these up and see if that hopefully helps the belts catch up a little bit. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of longer episode. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys in the next episode.